Hello everybody, Brad Pointer here with a drive to work, and it's not just any old day of work, it is my last day of work at my current employer doing computer stuff. And I don't know what I'm going to do next. Don't know. It's going to be rough for a month or two. Honestly, probably. If I'm not fooling myself, finances are going to get a little tight. But I had to do it for myself. This is a action of self-care kind of thing. The stress levels of my current position, I couldn't deal with it. It's a failing on my part of not being able to handle not being able to shut off the worries in my brain on a daily basis. Caring too much, whatever you want to say. But at any rate, so now I have a question for you guys. Now this isn't going to be a replacement career. I'm going to go find another day job for sure. But what do you guys think that I should do? What kind of videos do you think that I should make that aren't reaction videos, that don't involve somebody else's copyrighted material, so that I can actually earn a little bit and get monetized and all that kind of good stuff? I mean, I am monetized now. I've made almost $2 since I got monetized almost 2 months ago now, I think. I don't know, a month and a half, something like that. But at any rate, what do you got? And that's because it's all copyright material that I'm doing. I'm pretty much every video is a copyright claim. Now that doesn't mean that it's a strike. Don't get that confused. It's just saying, hey, somebody else is going to get the money from this video, and that's fine with me. The artists deserve it. Hopefully, it is the artists that are ending up with it, or at least one would hope at least half, in this world of you create you make something and get at least half of the value of it to yourself. But anyway, my question is, what do you guys think I should do? Should I make like a vlog, kind of like this, kind of thing? But I mean, that'd be boring, right? Just, here's Brad driving to work talking about current events, and current events, man, I'm not even, with the world the way it is right now, I mean, everything's so controversial. 10 years ago, I was very opinionated and proud of it, and it cost me some friendships in around the 2016, 2017 time frame, and shoot, some of that stuff might get pulled out. If I ever get any kind of hint of fame, it might get pulled out and used to cancel me. But luckily I'm so old that most of my really, really stupid stuff that I did and said, and the way my just inexcusable behavior is not on film anywhere. And everybody's got some inexcusable behavior in their past. I don't care who you are. You're young, you do things, you break someone's heart, you do something, despicable, because you're young and stupid, and that's a good excuse. But anyway, all that being said, what do you think? Should I do a vlog? I mean, that's kind of, like I say, I don't know. I'm not thinking. That's the easiest, know, is doing something like this. Oh, school bus. Hello, school bus. Hello, children. But yeah, I don't really know what else. I mean, I've tried doing Let's Plays before. I had a good time, but you know, there's a cost prohibitive nature in that, in some ways, of, you know, buying a video game so that you can do it, because, you know, you can get keys from developers and things like that, but not until you get like a substantial amount of viewers. And you guys are substantial, don't get me wrong, but not Let's Play video substantial. Why? State trooper. They got somebody this morning. Watch out, state trooper. Watch out, school bus. Alright. So, what else could there be? Maybe, I don't know. You know, other kinds of reactions that don't involve copyrighted content, but that's, you know, does that exist? You know, and I've seen people that do the, you know, chopping it up real bad, you know, chopping the songs up and chopping up like a movie and watching it and having it all blurry or gray or, you know, transparent or whatever. So, yeah, I just don't know. So, that's the question for the day. What kind of videos do you think would be cool? Because, once again, I'm not going to rely on this as a means of support for myself and my family. I'm going to get a job, you know, going to work kind of job. But, and hopefully something with my hands. That's what I'm really looking for at this point. I want to not do, you know, definitely don't want to do hired gun computer work. I'd rather do, you know, if I had to do computer work, I'd rather do it at one place and learn one set of systems and, you know, manage one group, you know, of things, instead of having to be the savior for, you know, multiple entities. But I had a janitor job for a while, and I really enjoyed that, so I'm going to go down that road first and see if there's anybody in that, looking for something in that vein, because, man, you know, you just gotta love the simple work. Uh-oh. Looks like we got an accident dent. Yep. What am I gonna do? Let's see, it's up here at the stoplight. Can I get around it? First of all. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Are they letting? Okay, they're letting people through. Oh, okay, so this is the late stage of the accident. The wrecked vehicle is already on a record. But anyway, yeah, let's go dig ditches. I think that'd be cool for about the first week. And you know, there's another one where I'd be going and mowing yards. I mean, not yards, but mowing the park for the city. That'd be, you know, I think that'd be cool. You know, and me part-time. But at any rate, what kind of videos should Brad make? Do you guys like the scenery around here? You want me to go and show you the hills of Arkansas? you know, going and looking at the world, you know, through a locals' eyeballs. You know, should don't want to go back into what I started on YouTube doing, which was the crazy comedy experiments, which usually involved some kind of ballistic implement, and also, you know, some kind of conflagration. It was either or, you know, generally it was something on fire or something that acquired holes and loud noises. But yeah, I don't want to go back into doing that, mainly because I don't know, man. Back then I wasn't really good at making videos. Not that I'm any good at making videos now either. You know, you see how my content is. The extent of my editing is usually, let's cut the front, cut the dead space at the front, cut the dead space at the back, and put it up there. You know, but for reactions, I think that that's a very honest way of doing it. You know, I think that speaks to the honesty and the integrity of the content. Is, you know, no cuts, no edits if you can help it. You know, being honest about whether you've heard the song or not. You know, one thing that I've always tried to strive to do, and I think I've achieved it, is be honest. If I think that I've heard something, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I have heard this, yeah, I just want to. I want to maintain that kind of integrity, and I think that part of it with a reaction is an unedited, you know, and it can have high production value. Just, you know, it needs to be put into the take, so to speak. You know, all the production value needs to be done up front with lighting and you know, set and all that. And yeah, you can see the quality of my stuff. And we're gonna see. I mean, I got a webcam, and so we're gonna see what the new setup ends up looking like. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me and listening to me talk smack and ask questions. And what do you guys think? What's your thoughts? What kind of videos would you want me to make? Would you want to hear, you know, my thoughts on things just other than listening to music and you know, things like that? So just let me know, you know. Let me know how often you want it to. You know, if you're like, hey, you know, once a week check-in probably be pretty cool. Hey, I can do that. You know, or if you say, hey, you know, do something every day. You know, doesn't matter what, just do. Oh, that person just about reversed into me at the stoplight. Hey, boy, what a morning. You know, school buses and state troopers and car accidents and all sorts of fun stuff. But anyway, thank you guys. I don't deserve y'all. You guys are so cool, and yeah, wish me luck. Also, one last thing, if you feel like, hey Brad, we want to help, you know, you don't have to, but I want you guys to not just, you know, give me something for nothing, because you can't get something for nothing. Just ask Rush and ask that album. You can't have freedom for free either, but, you know, that's another story. I've written 3 science fiction books, and there's a link down in the description of most of my videos to the trilogy. It is a science fiction story called The Meek. It's about what happens if everybody in the world shrunk down to 1/16 of their normal size. So somebody who was 6 foot tall would suddenly be 4 inches tall, and that's the premise of the book and the story. And there's a trilogy, and it's a trilogy that comes to a finale. It's the interspersed books have a cliffhanger or two, between the books, but the story is not geared or written to be continued on further. There's no, oh, there's an out, and so yeah, it's I'm proud of it. It's self-published, it's on Amazon. So the links are down there. So if you feel the need that, hey, let's give Brad a hand up, or give him give his work, give his other creative works a try, that sounds good. Also, you can listen to My Mighty Kind music if you can stand it. There's a playlist that's also linked down in the description below, and those are videos that I didn't, that are eligible for monetization. So if you watch those would also give me throw a few pennies in the hat, and at this point I am very much appreciative of anything that comes my way. So thank you for the third and last time. Thank you for joining me, and I will catch you